Lately, so many of us have been there. I mean, I'm talking about, cost of living and how it has influenced us, how we shop for food, what we prepare. And you know what? We never want ourselves or our families to ever, ever, ever not eat the right way. Am I right or am I right? Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to another episode on the Save Money and More with Jan channel. How you doing today? I have discovered something, a new friend, an old friend and a new friend. The friend is canned spinach. Now, I long forgot about it. And initially, when I tried it many years ago, I had to acquire a taste for it because I was totally used to either fresh spinach or frozen spinach. But listen, hey, we're up against hard times. But as it turned out, I actually got to really love canned chopped spinach. And I'm just going to come right out with it. The Del Monte brand is a winner spinach dinner. Now, listen, spinach is packed with a lot of good things for you. I mean, listen, I'm no nutrition expert, but I could tell you this penny for penny, each can is just so worth it. So I came up with a meal idea. Maybe you're used to it. Maybe you've had it already. Maybe you never had it, but I would strongly recommend it. All right, and it's basically a spinach scramble. I mean, you could put this thing together in minutes. So, literally, you take out the chopped canned spinach, maybe doctor it up with a little bit of garlic powder if you like, perhaps a pinch of salt and pepper if you'd like, all up to you, or just a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Okay. All right. So, what you're going to do with that, okay, basically, is you're going to put it on a low saute in a saucepan or, a little frying pan, whatever you have, whatever you have. I use non-stick, so that worked for me. Maybe you want to use a little butter, whatever works for you. All right. And in the meantime, I'm preparing some whole wheat toast, which is a little bit extra nutritious in my opinion. Again, I'm not an expert. So make some whole wheat toast on the side, right? Or muffins, whatever you got. Remember, this is like a low budget meal, all right? And add a couple of scrambled eggs to the sauteing spinach and you scramble it up together. Voila, dinner done. It's not fancy, it's not schmancy, but it's packed full of protein. You have a dark vegetable in there, and it's actually delicious. Okay. And with the whole wheat toast, or if you rather not have whole wheat toast, maybe English muffin, or if you prefer to just have a couple of homemade, good old fashioned homemade, easy to do from the box mix of those corn muffins, what could they be? Like less than $1? So you could put together a very inexpensive, nutritious, filling meal, especially for those more difficult times of the month, those couple days before payday. You could top it off with, to this day, it is still a bargain to pick up a box of Jello gelatin. I'm telling you, all those fun flavors, you can make that in advance, right? And it would be a wonderful, light little dessert for after that meal. This meal couldn't cost even probably, I would say, probably not even going over $3 for the whole thing. And you could feed a bunch of people, just add the extra amount of eggs per person. Some people like to have a couple, some people like to have one. Count the heads, put it in your recipe, and you are good to go. I just thought I'd share this easy peasy meal plan idea. And these days, if you could save, you save. Naturally, of course, there goes the bird clock. And instead of wasting money on, let's say, some soda, okay, to me, it is a waste of money. First of all, carbonated water, which, e.g., is seltzer. Wow, that clock keeps going. Seltzer, you can get that very, very, very inexpensively. I understand if you like the little bit of bubbles or whatever, but another very inexpensive beverage to go with that very inexpensive, hot, nutritious meal. And it is satisfying, it is filling. I know because I've had it and it's so easy to do. I like to go to that when I'm really not in the mood of cooking an elaborate meal, but I want something good for me. But here's an idea for the beverage. All you need is some, if you happen to have an orange, if you happen to have a lemon, a fresh lemon, right? You could just slice it up, put the slices in water, orange and lemon slices. fill it up with your clean, filtered water that you can manufacture yourself with your little water pitcher over there. There are ways and there are ways that we can cut corners. I think it's just a matter of being attentive towards it. Okay. For example, like that, I like to maybe have a little bit of orange gelatin after a meal like that. It just tastes so good. Or you can make your own easy to do homemade pudding. Okay. Doesn't always have to come from the box, but if you could get the box one on sale and save yourself the time measuring it, that's no big deal. But homemade chocolate pudding or vanilla pudding is just really a matter of cornstarch and milk and sugar and a little vanilla extract, and you got yourself some vanilla pudding. We have a lot of choices to make inexpensive, fun, nutritious, something different. And going back to the meal that I just explained to you, the scrambled egg and spinach scramble. Oh my word. It's just really so good to be true. So whenever you see those cans of chopped spinach from the one I'm describing distinctly is from the Del Monte company, and you actually get a lot of spinach and not a lot of water in the can. Because let me tell you something, there's a thing going around where I'm noticing, and not just myself, a whole lot of people, where you might be seeing the exact same looking can, and maybe there's more water than the actual item that you're looking to buy or looking to use. So I don't want a can of spinach water. I'm just saying. By the way, another idea with that chopped spinach that I have done, okay, I have like, okay, tomato sauce, the one that's already done up, and there's a really good one by the Hunt's Company, okay, and it's used for spaghetti. It's like a spaghetti sauce. You could enter instead of meat, okay, meat's expensive, and some people don't even like meat anyway, okay? But if you're looking to save a dollar here, a dollar there, combine drained canned spinach to that tomato sauce that's already done up. Flavor it up with a little garlic powder, maybe a little pinch of Parmesan cheese as you simmer it. Put that over your favorite pasta. Can I tell you something? You'll be so full. You do not always have to have meat. Just get creative. So that can of spinach really, really packs a lot of not just flavor, but definitely a whole lot of nutritional options. And the other dessert that I want to mention, in case you don't have the jello, in case you don't want to make pudding, never forget the importance of fresh or canned fruit. So if you could get your favorite canned fruit on sale, use that as your dessert. I mean, like I said, it doesn't always have to be mandarin oranges, which is one of my favorite, but I love the canned sliced peaches or a fresh banana or a fresh apple. Cut it up into slices, sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top, make it a little more dazzling. You know where I'm going with this? We can do a whole lot of food possibilities, and it doesn't have to break the bank.